Hello everyone, it is Thursday, December 6th, in the year of our Lord 2012. How are all you doing out there? I am doing awesome as always, wicked awesome. Tomorrow's Friday, oh hell yeah, that's right. Theme song of course, because we all know that, that's right. And let's get right off the bat, the unofficial sponsors of the show. My good friend Crystal Lloyd Dozani. I just talked to her on the phone earlier, so I told her I'd hook up with another shout out. KJ Lloyd Organo Gold Coffee. Great way to start to the day or the night or whatever have you. And by the way, she's a 50 style pinup model. She's a published poet and she knows it twice. And she's also stunningly gorgeous. Worked with her in jolly old England and living in Wyoming. A sweetheart indeed. And she's got another site out there. Facebook.com/Crystal Addiction. That's KrystalAddiction. All one word. Alright, you got that? Listen to it again. KrystalAddiction. Crystal Addiction. Facebook.com/that. Phenomenal site. And ultra cool girl. And my wife likes her. That's a bonus. So, with that said, let's get to the beer of the day. Right off the bat, we're going to bring out an Avalanche, folks. Avalanche Amber style beer, Breckenridge, Colorado. Breckenridge Brewery, Denver, Colorado, excuse me. And this one's it's only 4.4%. Nothing spectacular in strength, but the flavor is awesome. I know, Justin, weak. It was. Proper beer consumption apparatus, proper beer pouring technique, 45-degree angle right over the keyboard. Haven't spilled a drop yet, never will. I'm just that damn good. Cheers and beers to all of you. Prost, as they say in Germany. Kampai, as they say in Japan. That's right. This is a real pint glass. And you see what 12 ounces of beer does for a British pint, eh? With that said, I have one birthday shout out for today. And that's it. December 6th. That's right. And today, my man Vince Farrow. Happy birthday to you, brother. Hope you're doing well. I've known him for 25 years. See, I started working at Woodland Variety. Woodland Variety, a little small grocery store. Started working there, and Vince, I've never forgotten the date. And that would be March 20th, 1987. That's the day I started there. And hope you're doing well. Always a pleasure hearing from you. A great man indeed. Seems like almost every time I go home on vacation, somehow I happen to see you, and I think that's awesome. So, and I did not forget your two sisters. Both had birthdays yesterday. Love to add them on the old Facebook, if they're on there. And hope they're doing well. Hope the entire Farrow family's doing well. Vince, always a great guy. And dude, a big cheers and beers to you. And thank you for giving me my first job back when I was 13, not even 14 years old. And cheers and beers to you, my friend. And have a wicked awesome day. Party hard and enjoy. Celebrate like it's 1969. Minus the acid. With that said, how about some random shout outs to some great friends of mine? Right off the bat, we got my man John Dennison. A badass jetsicle I worked with in jolly old England. A great man, a nice guy. Phenomenal dude. Living in Arkansas now, otherwise known as Northern Louisiana. And John, thank you for offering your assistance for my friend Jessica. My man Jimbo hooked her up. Awesome. Hey, we got connections all over the world. In fact, if she makes it to Germany, my good man Justin Dimmitt, the executive producer of the show, and also the creator of the Beer and Song of the Day Facebook page, which you all need to check out and hit that like button and spread the word too, please. We're up to 280 likes. 20 more. Whoever hits number 300, they're going to get a very special shout out on this here show. But my man John, now see, the guy's just great. And always a nice guy. professional man, hard worker, just ultra cool dude. And like I was saying about my friend Justin, see, he's gonna give my friend Jessica a home cooked meal, her last one for a bit, you know. I hadn't had a home cooked meal in a while. When you're single, it's kind of hard to do that. So he's gonna hook her up with a home cooked meal because he's just that cool. Even with her favorite food, mashed potatoes. Potatoes? Mashed potatoes, a favorite food. Wow. But John, dude, if she needs anything, or if anybody that I know that's in Arkansas needs anything, I'll let them know because I know you and also my man Jimbo. Those are the type of people that always want to help. Marcus Pescarecca as well, another great man that I worked with in jolly old England. Squeeze me, as did my man Jimbo. But see, I have connections all over the world. It helps. It's good to know people. A stranger is a friend you haven't yet met. And John, at one time you were a stranger too. Now I consider you a great friend. And brother, cheers and beers to you. You're just awesome. Wicked awesome. Enjoy the show, brother. And the next two shout outs go out to a great, positively motivational, inspirational couple. And that would be one Alex and his better half, Erica Luke. Erica, great to see you yesterday. Been too damn long. But I'd have given you a hug, but there were so many professional people around, they might have considered that unprofessional. But trust me, I'd have hooked you up with a hug. I'm a hugger. That's what I do. That's why I'm a love doctor. I spread love and cheer among the land, you know? I mean, hell, you know I'm happy enough, and I am masculine enough in my sexuality, and know that I don't need to impress anybody in the world when I've got the balls to wear a pink cowboy hat on this here show. Why? Because I'm married to the love goddess. I'm married to royalty. I don't need anything else. But Alex, dude, I'll send you that form you sent me tomorrow. Shame on me for forgetting to do that. I was busy. As the late great George Carlin would say, busy as a dyke in a hardware store. Now that's busy. I'm just quoting George Carlin, one of my all-time favorite comedians ever. But Alex, Erica, you two are just so awesome. Lovely family. Pleasure and an honor to know you down here in Yeehaw, Texas. That's right, where men are men, the bulls run scared. And Alex, Erica, you two have a wicked awesome day. I know you watch my show whenever you can. A big cheers and beers to the both of you. And hope you enjoy the show. Next on the man. On the man? Ooh, that's kind of disturbing. Bear with me, folks. I'm a little tired. I stayed up longer than I should have already. I was on the phone with a couple of friends of mine. First, I called my friend Jessica. Then I called my friend Crystal. And, yep. I never shut up, so I end up on the phone, even though I hate talking on the phone, honestly. Unbelievable. But I'm going to give a shout out to my man, Rick Gomes. Now, this is the guy that I have yet to meet in person. But we're Facebook buds, good friends. I can't wait to meet the guy. Someday we're going to get together, drink some adult beverages, because that's what we enjoy doing. We enjoy talking. We're big sports nuts, Boston sports fans. Oh, hell yeah, that's right. And dude's just ultra cool. Definite wicked awesome man. Fellow Mafia Wars, mafioso. That's right, we love the Mafia Wars on the old Facebook. But Rick, my man, dude, always a pleasure. And a big cheers and beers to you. And you have a wicked awesome day. Next on the list. Now here's a great lady I have yet to meet in person. And thank you so much for the compliment about how positive, motivated. I can't remember everything you said, but just love my inspiration. Melodie, thank you so much. Melodie Hassel, a sweetheart of a lady. And I really hope I get to meet you someday. I'm sure I will. Hey, the world is small. You can get anywhere in the world in 24 hours or less, all right? It ain't like back in the old days where you had to take a boat. It ain't like the old days where you had to mail a letter. Nope, you just drop a quick message on the old Facebook or whatever, email, Twitter. I'm not a twit, all right? I don't do the Twitter thing. I have a Twitter account, but I hardly ever use it. I always forget about it, actually. And plus, it's so damn confusing. A hashtag crap and at Bob. No. Not for this guy. But Melodie, hey, big cheers and beers to you. A total sweetheart of a lady. Very beautiful, too, I might add. And hope you enjoy the show. I know you watch each and every day. One of my daily viewers. Thank you so much. I give you the Love Doctor salute. Thank you for your support. Like the late great Bartles and James used to say about their wine, thank you for your support. Next on the list. Another viewer of my show each and every day, and a damn good man, and a Jetsical indeed, who I worked with down here in Texas, otherwise known as Southern Oklahoma. And I'm talking about my man Dan Mayer, ultra cool dude living in Turkey. That's right. Oh yes, one of the best places in the world for doing some serious shopping. And Dan the man, I'm sure you're doing that, bro. How you doing, man? I know you're doing well. You know I'm doing well. Hey, if the day ends in a Y, it's a good day, period, end of story. That's just the way it is. But Dan, brother, let's share a beer together, shall we? A big cheers and beers to you. Party hard and enjoy, just for the hell of it. That's what I'm doing. Next on the list. Badass crew dog I worked with in good old California, the land of fruits and nuts, otherwise known as Southern Oregon. We're talking about my man with a great first name, Josh. Josh Dracos. What's up, brother? Hope you're doing well. Always a pleasure hearing from you. You chime in on the old crazy post of mine a lot, and I love hearing from you folks. I'm all about chatting it up on the old Facebook. You know, keeping in touch with all 2,300 plus friends of mine. That's what I do the best I can. And thank God I type pretty quick. But Josh, a cheers and beers to you. Just for the hell of it. Enjoy the show. Another daily viewer buddy of mine. And I worked with him in good old Japan. That's right. And I'm talking about my good friend Zach Ditto. A wicked hardcore Ohio State Buckeyes fan. Tigers fan. And he's from Ohio. And he's a damn good man indeed. And I'm talking about you, Zach Ditto. What's up, brother? Hope you're doing well. I know you are. Happily married man. A litter of kids. Doing great. And brother, I couldn't be happier for you. No doubt about it. Because great people deserve other great people. And you definitely got one of those. And bro, miss you. Miss working with you. And cheers and beers. Enjoy the show. And the final one for today. My man, Adam Volley. Now this dude, he lives down here in Texas, otherwise known as West Louisiana. And see, Adam also watches my show a lot. He was telling me he loved the show from yesterday. So I figured, you know what the hell? Let's hook him up with a shout out for today. Hey, you help me, I help you. Support each other. We support like Double D bras. Underwire. That's what we do. You know, it's all about people helping people to help other people. Makes the world a better place, one person at a time. Alright? So you judgmental, negative, bitchy, grouchy, asshole-ish bastards and bastardettes, you know what? For you peeps, you're probably not even watching my show anyway. You deserve that. Yeah, take that, you pricks and prickless putzes, and putzettes. Anyway, I just had to throw that out there. Because mean people suck. But, Adam, you're not a mean guy. You're a damn good guy. And a good friend. And brother, how about a cheers and beers to you? Pleasure working with you. You have a wicked awesome day. Alright, let's get to the celebrity birthdays. Born on this day in 1956, but sadly passed away in 1982, 25 years old, plane crash. Remember Randy Rhoads when he died? That's right, the guitarist for Black Sabbath and Quiet Riot. Died in a plane crash. Awful. How about this guy? Also born on this day in 1956. Stephen Wright, stand-up comedian, and a pretty damn funny one too. How about she was born on this day in 1976? Lindsay Price. Well, who's she, Reverend Dr. B? She is a soap opera actress and was Janet Sosna on Beverly Hills 90210. Yeah. I never watched that garbage, and I definitely don't watch soap operas, but I happen to notice that it's her birthday. She's 36 today and looks pretty damn good. Squeeze me. Here's a jazz legend, 92 years old today. How about Dave Brubeck? Classic jazz pianist. Awesome awesome guy. Still going strong, too. Still playing today. Incredible. Just normal looking white dude, you know. He's got a little bit of receded hairline now. Guy's still jamming. Still going strong. 92. Larry Boa, 67 today. Former Philadelphia Phillies shortstop. And also a very fiery manager as well. In fact, he was manager of the Phillies. And man, he was always entertaining to watch. Little 5'10", 155-pound Larry Boa. Man, boy, would he get pissed off. But he's 67 today. Kind of miss him managing. It's always those little small guys, too. Actually, I think Larry Boa was 5'10". Did I say 5'10"? I don't know. Billy Martin, he was 5'11", $170. Earl Weaver was like a 5'8", $180. Tommy Lasorda, I think, was only 5'9". So those little guys, those little short guys that were the most fiery managers ever. And those are the ones I miss. How about some random facts of the day? On this day in 1994, the Maltese Falcon was auctioned. The original classic for $398,590. Good Lord. On this day in 1990, Shoeless Joe Jackson, most famous for the 1919 Chicago Black Sox scandal where the Chicago White Sox were paid to throw the World Series, and 8 men were kicked out of baseball for life. One of them being Shoeless Joe Jackson, who, oh, by the way, batted .375 in the World Series, which was pretty damn good. But his signature sold for $23,100 in 1990. He was dead in 1952, okay? $23,000. Wow. Hell, I could forge it for that price, probably. I don't know. On this day in 1929, the country of Turkey, there you go there, Dan, introduces female suffrage. Suffrage is not the bashing and beating of women. No. That is the right to vote. And sadly, it took to 1929 for that to happen in Turkey. On this day in 1877, this is huge, folks. Thomas Edison made the first sound recording ever on his phonograph. That's right. Now, however, there's sources out there that say that there's actually a recording from 1860 that was found just a few years ago, and I've heard it, and you don't hear much. Claire de Lune is the recording on it, if I'm not mistaken. Look that up, 1860. All right. But Thomas Alva Edison, the first recording that we know of for definite fact, no question about it, December 6th, 1877. And if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have this show today. So thank you. I give the late, great Thomas Alva Edison the Love Doctor salute. Also on this day in 1877, the newspaper, the Washington Post, published their very first edition. They're still going strong today. Here's an awesome, awesome amendment to the United States Constitution that went into effect on this day in 1865. The 13th Amendment was ratified. It abolished slavery. Yeah, slavery. Unbelievable that slavery was still technically legal until almost 8 months after the Civil War was done. I didn't know that. Actually, 8 months after it was done. Yeah, because April 19, 1865, Robert E. Lee surrendered Appomattox. And so happens that I can't even think anymore. Nearly 8 months later it took before they abolished slavery. One of the biggest piles of bullshit ever. Slavery. Ridiculous. On this day in 1534, the city of Quito, Ecuador, capital of Ecuador, by the way, there, kids, was founded by Spain. And last but not least, for the random fact of the day, my good friend Justin Dimmitt provided me with this one, although it did show on the websites I used to verify my facts of the day. And yes, I knew this one. On this day in 1991, Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country, was released. And by the way, it was the last voyage of Captain Kirk when J.J. Abrams rebooted. For 18 years, rather. The last voyage of Captain Kirk for the next 18 years until J.J. Abrams rebooted the Star Trek franchise with his movies, simply titled Star Trek. How about that? So, anyway, with that said, let's get to the movie of the day. A little bit of sleaze and cheese and slashery for today. Klaus Kinski, the father of Natasha Kinski, in Jack the Ripper, 1976. He's electrifying in his portrayal of the respected doctor by day and the serial killer Jack the Ripper by night. Dr. Dennis Orloff, Jack the Ripper, played by Klaus Kinski, is fascinated with killing streetwalkers as revenge against his mother, a prostitute, for her abuse of him as a child. He slashes their throats, has sex with them, and then proceeds to dismember their bodies. Plenty of graphic gore, nudity, and a mesmerizing performance by Kinski makes this a must-see for the horror genre fan. Do not miss. He just looks evil, doesn't he? Yep. 1976. Rated R. Actually, it doesn't even have a rating on there. But you believe it was a rated R movie, if I'm not mistaken. So, with that said, let's get to, the babe of the day. And why not bring her out? Lindsay Price, the birthday girl. 36 today. And no, you cannot see anything, but that was her very first nude photo ever. There you go. Not showing any of the quote-unquote goods. Oh, we got to get to the song of the day, right? Folks, it's the Christmas season. And what better to bring out the Christmas season than with some Christmas music. And folks, this one is absolutely phenomenal. Most of you will be familiar with it. Now, we all know the song White Christmas, alright? Bing Crosby did a phenomenal version in 1945, I believe it was. 42, excuse me. But this one, in my opinion, is my personal favorite. I think Bing Crosby's is probably the best ever. Most likely, it probably is. But this one, I'll tell you, this is my personal favorite. And I think this one was absolutely, truly wicked awesome. White Christmas by the Drifters, 1954. This is what true rhythm and blues vocal group harmony is all about right here. And this song was actually in Uncle Buck from 1989. That's right. Here you go. Enjoy this one, folks. This is the stuff of legends right here. If you ain't heard this one, you've been living in a cave, or you've never watched TV before, you've never listened to music. What a beautiful young lady. Yeah, 36 today. That's her now. Alright, so she's a little older and bolder. Whoop-de-doo. She doesn't look very good there. She's aging fast. You know what that means, right? Usually those who enjoy life age, well, I'll just show you. What the hell. I prefer to look at her in her glory. Like that. Now that I've ruined the babe of the day for y'all. Heard it! That would be one Clyde McFadden right there with that high-pitched vocal. Just like the ones I used to know. The very first lead singer of the Drifters, Clyde McFadden. Oh, I get goosebumps from this song. That's how awesome it is, folks. Not kidding, I got goosebumps right now. With every Christmas card I write. Just listen to that vocal group harmony, you know. Dual leads on this one, absolutely amazing. Hey. Empty as the brain cells of an average Yankee fan, folks. Alright, folks, you know what time it is, right? We gotta find one more pretty one. Alright, she's 35 there. Maybe she just had more makeup. Well, actually 34. Alright, folks, you know what time it is, right? Time to end it right. Wow. Squeeze me. It is time to make like a fetus and head out, so everybody take care. Have a wicked awesome night and day. Peace be the journey. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't drink and drive my spirit. Drink or you might kill yourself or somebody else. And drinking and driving is dumber than being the Yanks fan. And what's dumber than that is rooting for puke-infested goober schnitzels like Eli. Oh, I'm as good as Tom Brady. Manning, or men slapping women, or racism. Things like that are just plain stupid. And you should probably give yourself one of those. Probably. Definitely if you drink and drive, or if you're racist, no question about it. But don't forget, Peyton and Eli and their dad Archie Manning all combined 3 Super Bowl rings. Tom Brady by himself 3 Super Bowl rings. He's as good as the entire Manning family. There you have it. I'm out of here. See y'all tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye.